Alright, time for a video. There's the cat. Hey everybody, it's been a while since I did a video. This is a poster from 1973 done by Jim Steranko, and he was at a comic show in Buffalo a couple months ago, and I got him to sign it. I'm really not big on signatures, but you know, I was heading down there and I just figured, you know, he's one of my favorite artists, so I would see if I could get him to sign it. What a great guy. Very engaging, loved to tell stories. During the course of the day, I kept watching to see how long the line was, and it finally got down to about 10 people. I thought, oh, this is going to be good. It's only going to take me, you know, a minute or two to get up there to him. Everybody that showed him a book, he told a story about the book. He'd look at it and go, oh, you know what happened with this one? And he was just great, just great. Everything that you would expect him to be. Love to tell stories. Really love to tell stories about all the books and how things got started and what happened. And just a great guy. If you ever get a chance to go meet him, go meet him. Very engaging. He looked like he was having a ball, and he really wanted to be there. You know, sometimes you see these guys and they're just sitting there and it looks like they're watching the clock. Well, he wasn't. He was really having a good time, and it was great to see. And he was one of my my early inspirations in comic book art. I told him when I got up there to see him that, you know, for me everything was Kirby and Romita. And then all of a sudden this little 3-book series that he put out with Captain America really changed the way I looked at art and how it could be done and everything. And he really appreciated that, because he said, oh yeah, Kirby and Romita, yeah, you know, great artist. And I said, well, you were right up there with him. And he was just a super cool guy. It cost $10. You know, he had all kinds of prints and all kinds of stuff there, but, you know, $10 to have the guy sign it, I thought was, you know, very, very reasonable. On the way down there, I'm thinking, geez, you know, I should have brought a cover to have him sign it, but I'm not much for signatures. So anyway, I'm thinking, well, all I really had was Captain America, you know, that's, you know, 110, 111, and 113, and I really didn't want to have those signed because I'm not into that. I wanted to keep them the way they are. And I thought, well, I really don't have any other covers by him. Well, I came back and looked, and yeah, I got a bunch of covers by him. So there's X-Men 49, Doc Savage 2, love that cover. Doc Savage 3, which these I probably would have had him sign if I would have remembered that I had them. Fantastic Fours, 130 and 131. I really like that cover. And of course, you know, that one. He talked about that. Somebody had that there for him to sign, and he brought up about the cover and how he did it, and I just love the guy's artwork. He was just great. Okay, so got some books on slab. Mrs. Cougar's going to take over, and yeah, from this way. Everybody will be glad to know that this is one book that I'm not going to unslab. I basically just bought this for, I don't know, because I love the cover, John Romita artwork, and I got a good price on it, and I do have some books that I do keep slabbed, and this is going to be one of them. White Page 9.6, very nice book, but that one's going to stay in the slab. Okay, I've got like, I think the end of April was when I did my last unslabbing, whatever, video. So, here we go. I've been, what, about 7 or 8 months or so, 7 months. So this first one, Fantastic Four 60. It was an upgrade for me. I've been looking for it for a while. Somebody had to buy it now on this one, and I jumped on it. So it's 9.0 off-white pages. I've got the side already cut. And we will just give it a little slice here. And pop it out and see what we got. My other copy was probably about a 7.0. So eventually I'll get along to selling that one of these days. It's usually what I do. I don't keep doubles and all that kind of stuff. I just upgrade and then I'll sell them off. So here we go with our FS60. Okay, so far so good. It's nice and square. Staples are here and here, which I could see on the scan, which I kind of liked. Nice, really no tanning inside. Looks pretty good. Let's get to the staples, see what we got. Did I miss some? Nope. There's the staples, they look fine. Nice. Very nice book. That was an old label. I know the old labels aren't always perfect. You know, some of them aren't real good. I talked to Nick about that. ETA Nick, he showed some books that were sold either on Comic Connect or Comic Link or something. There was a 9.6 in there, FF36, that had all kinds of things that you could just see through the slab. So just because it's an old label doesn't mean it's going to be great, but this one looks real nice. I kind of prefer them because I think there's less of a chance of them being pressed, but we'll see. These two I picked up on, what was it now? PedigreeComics.com. On all these auction sites, I always watch them, and especially on this one, they always have like 9.6s and 9.4s and 9.8s. So I always look for books like this that are 9.0s and 8.5s and 8.0s, because those will usually sell for a little bit less. Not always, but sometimes they will. So if I can catch them flying under the radar, you know, I'll jump on them. I got a really good price on both of these, so I was really happy with these. I had a low grade 39, probably about a VG, and 40 I've never had. This one is off-white to white pages. So let's see what we got. Save the label for later. Alright, nice and square. It smells good. Looks real good from here. Really can't see too much. There's a little bit of a something there, but it's a 9.0. It's not going to be perfect. Oh, nice color on the inside. I like the fact that there's no tanning on them. You really don't know until you get them open. This one looks real nice. Page quality is real good on this. Don Heck artwork. Another reason I like opening them up is you can see what books were coming out the same month. Not that's a big deal, but it's something that I like. Let's get to the center. Did I miss it? Nope, coming right up. I don't know if you can see them, it's kind of shadows there. Yeah, that's nice and tight. Those look real good. Yes, this is a really nice looking book. Let's get to the back. Oh, there's no paper in there. That's weird how sometimes they have their micro-chamber paper and sometimes they don't. But that looks real nice too. Okay, from all first look at it, looks great. That cover's real nice, and that was a 9.0. So that one looks real nice to me. Next one, set this over here. Number 39, white pages. Also on Pedigree Comics, he has like a $20 shipping fee, so I almost always try to buy two because it's the same for two. I hate to spend 20 bucks shipping on one book. This is an 8.5. This looks real nice too. Cover is very flat, it really isn't wavy or anything. Up top here we got a little something there, which is nothing. It's a tiny bit cut, but that really doesn't bother me unless it's real big, but that doesn't bother me. A little bend down here. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Wow, real nice again. I don't really see a huge difference between the two books unless there's something I'll find when I'm actually going through it. Don Heck again, artwork. And we'll get to the center. Yep, those look fine. Get to the back and no paper. They must be cutting back trying to save some money. Alright, I do have some of those, though. I will be putting those in the front and the back. Wonder why they just went to one. There we go. Wow, nice cover. I don't really see a big difference between those two books. Real nice. There's a little bit of something down here. You probably can't see it, but in the light, it's not foxing, but it's just a little bit of miscoloration there. No big deal. That's fine. All right, next one. CBCS. Those cases are really hard to get open. I can pop the CGC ones open really easy. The PGXs come open pretty easy. These are a bear. They're really tight along the top. You can see how the thing is all crunched up here. I had a hard time getting that out of there. But you know, practice makes perfect, so I'll keep trying. This is a 9.0 white pages, Tale of Suspense number 81. Cat got bored, he's leaving. I didn't quite cut into that right. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is a 9.0 white pages, right? 9.0 white pages, yep. Alright, what I could see in the scan is there's a little bit of color loss up here from a rub. There's a few little spine ticks. It's a little bit of white up here. You know, that's nothing major. It looks fine, nice and sharp. Cover looks real good, nice and glossy. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, looks pretty good. Cover's attached real nice. Yeah, the pages are nice. Let's get to the center here. Staples look good. Oh yeah, this looks like a real nice book. Oh, Jack Kirby. Whee! And no micro chamber paper in the book anywhere that I can see. Not that that's a big deal, but it seems like that's something that everybody was doing at one point, CGC and everybody else, and I don't see anything in here at all. So, who knows, whatever, I got my own, I can throw them in there. I don't know if they're do any good or not, but I don't mind throwing them in there, they're not that expensive. And if it can stop color transfer from like the reds here to here, after the book sits for 20 years, I'd gladly put the thing in there. Wow, that's a nice looking book. That's a very good 9.0. I'm happy with that one. Very nice. Alright, 2 more to go. This first one was PGX'd. I already cracked it out, I couldn't wait. Journey to Mystery 110. Cover looked real nice from the scans that I could see. There is some blending up here in the corner. Right there and there. Nothing major, you know, it's kind of what I expected. It's an 8.5. It was graded at 8.5 with, I think it was off-white pages. Very happy with this book. Very nice. This one's a little bit older. Pages are real nice. Tiny bit of tanning up along the top and along the bottom, but nothing too dramatic. As I look through this book, I'm thinking, well, why is this an 8.5? I don't really know why this is an 8.5. The staples are nice, everything was nice. And then I get to the back cover, and that's real nice. And I'm like, wow, this is really good. And then I noticed up here there's a little discoloration up there, and I really wasn't sure what the heck that was. You know, I thought, well, maybe it's a little bit of a water stain or something. So as I'm going through the book, like I say, I always do, I go through and I read them, and I read the letters page, and I get to here and I go, oh, wait a minute, there's something missing up there in the back. So right there, that part of the page stuck to the back of the book. So who knows why, but that's probably why he or they or wherever they are graded that at 8.5, because the book is nicer than an 8.5. I mean, from all the 8.5s I've opened from anybody, this would be the nicest one probably I ever opened. So with that one little thing there, they must have downgraded it to an 8.5. That's all I can think of, but I don't have a problem with that. If I saw that, I probably wouldn't have bought the book. No big deal, you know, it's one tiny little thing, but I'm really happy with it. I got a good price on it. It's an older book, and these are kind of hard to pick up, you know, so I really like that one. All right, now the last one I picked up at a show, and I love this book, absolutely love it. Supposedly this came from a one owner collection. He had a bunch of books, this dealer that I know from Pennsylvania, nice guy. I bought a lot of stuff from him. He told me it was a one owner, him and another guy split the collection, and I went through and looked at all of them. A lot of them I had, but this one I didn't. I had this in very low grade, probably about a 3.0, and it just jumped right out at me. You know, I saw it up on his wall rack, and you know, right away my eyes went to it. I just love the purples and all the colors in it, and it is a super sharp book. Corners are real nice, real sharp. It's just a beautiful looking book. There's really no spindings that, you know, there's one there. Can you see that? I mean, that's how small it is. That was the one thing on the book. And on the inside, super nice. Look at those pages. That's very, very white for a book from what? This is like 1966, 67, maybe even earlier. Beautiful book. So he's going to have more of this collection next time he comes up in the spring, and I'm going to jump on him if, you know, if there's anything there that I need. Beautiful book. Really, really happy with this one. Staples are real nice. And right there, you can kind of see them there. Beautiful book. This is one that makes me go, oh yeah, this is why I collect comic books that are old, that I like, that are unrestored, and hopefully weren't pressed or had anything done to them. For me, the hunt is finding something that's old and unrestored and in as good a condition as you can possibly find it, you know, without paying ridiculous amounts of money for it. Well, look at that. That's just a super, super sharp book. So really happy with that one. Actually, I'm happy with all of them. Now that I got a chance to see them, some of these I've sat on for 3 or 4 months. But that's just a great, great book, that Tale of Suspense 72. All right, take care, everybody. Have a nice holiday, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.